1 week.
The biggest hit.
You did not think
really?
that. Okay.
It doesn't sound like anything else that we play, really. It's sort of, at that time, was more what we sounded like when we played live.
Okay.
So we usually do some kind of freestyle thing. Yeah, it was #1 for a week in the U.S.
That's hilarious.
It's #1 in, I think, Australia
Yeah.
and Japan and maybe the UK. I'm not sure about
Wow,
the UK. But,
that's great.
and it was #3 in Canada.
Nice.
That's
That's awesome.
strange, but
That's strange.
Go for the bronze.
that's it.
Welcome to
Wheel.
Stutter and Blindly still trying to find a place. In his place, we have bassist and vocalist from the Barenaked Ladies.
It's me.
Jim Creeggan. How's it going, Jim?
Me. I'm Jim Creeggan.
Yes.
I'm the Jim Creeggan.
Hello,
you speak
Jim.
of.
How's it
Hi.
going
Hey,
today?
Jared. Good to see you, man.
Good to
Hey,
see you
Blair.
too.
Hey, Jim. Good to
Yeah,
see you.
man.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for asking. I just see you guys in the park all the time.
In the hood.
Yeah. Now we're making it like pro conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna actually do something.
Okay.
Let's do
Instead of
it.
just hanging out in
Instead
the
of
park.
blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
park talk. Hey, what's up? What's that? No, what's up? Okay, bye. Say me. That's what it.
Sounds
usually
up.
comes- Yeah.
You've been good
one guy
vibes
from
to the
Open Mic.
Tuesday Farmers Market.
Thanks, man.
You've been good vibes to it.
I love playing with Richard Underhill.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Shuffle Demons for those.
Yep.
You know, the Spadina
Yeah.
bus.
Spadina bus, Spadina bus.
That's it.
I was very surprised, like the first time I saw you at the park.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's Canadian showbiz for you, right?
That's right. When we did 1 week or something. You did the rap.
Yeah.
You did the rap for 1 week.
Chickeny China,
Yeah,
the Chinese chicken,
Yeah.
drumstick, and you bring yourself chicken. That song, I loved that song.
Yeah,
I like that
that's a good one.
song, especially how looking back at the lyrics and everything, how creative that song is.
Yeah, it's funny. It was funny. It's like a song within a song.
Yes.
You know, it's like you have the story of a relationship kind of working itself out over a span of a week, and then you just have like the kind of the stream of consciousness kind of rapping that kind of relates but doesn't relate, but it gives you this interesting play between the two.
I never remembered the lyric, I like my chalet Swiss. And now I'm like, what a greatest thing to Ed just put in there.
Yeah. Well, we were
For
all that
Canadians?
that's kind of stuff that we were. Kevin in the band is especially a big fan of the Chalet Swiss.
I love chalet Swiss.
Do you like-
Blair, not so much,
Not
but I
into it?
love the
What about
chalet
the
Swiss.
sauce?
The sauce is the greatest sauce.
I like St. Hubert's sauce better, but
Oh, the competitor,
right.
other chicken.
If we could jump in a time machine and go back to the 90s, I would be front row. Let's go to the Swiss Chalet.
Yeah.
But something happened in the late 90s. I went out west and then came back a few years later, and they didn't have it out west at the time. And came back a few years later, and something changed. I was just like, I can't.
And then did you go next door to St. Hubert's and got your mind
That's it.
blown?
That's it. I got the good sauce.
What is in the sauce?
Yes. We also like to play some games on this
I like games.
podcast. You
I
like
like
games?
games.
And one of the games is called
Oh, did you see that?
It's a game that we like to pay homage and respect to people with vision impairment.
Okay.
So Dante is going to play a video, and all three of us is going to have our eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm gonna have my eyes closed.
yes.
Okay.
And then
We just try to figure out what's going on
Exactly.
through audio.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
All right,
Is
tell-
everybody
Right.
ready?
Eyes
I'm ready.
closed. Eyes wide shut.
Here we go.
Fica com o
Whoa.
What was that? Was that it?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm lost. I have no idea.
There was somebody. There was like it was a room, and there was people maybe in the end of the room or maybe a room down the hall that were laughing, and there was some guy going, whoop whoop.
Is it a dog and someone is like
Giving them water.
impersonating the dog? You
Or
know what I
just
mean?
like he's doing. It's like dog is probably
Wobbling?
like going, like, give me that chicken, you know, like St. Hubert's or something, and they're going, no, you can't have any chicken, but they're not saying it; they're just laughing.
All right, let's.
Poor guy.
Let's see what it is.
All he wanted was some chicken,
This is.
and he didn't care if it was some St. Hubert's or chicken chili.
Oh my God.
What?
It's a
Donkey?
freaking
That's
goat.
that's a goat. That's what a goat sounds like. I've
what
never
that-
heard a goat like
That's
that.
what that goat sounds like.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think
Goats are.
it's like people say when I do something, you know, I Jim Creeggan like, and they go, "Oh, is that what Canadians are like?" I'm like,
Yeah.
no, that's what I'm
yeah,
like.
yeah.
So I'm sure that goat runs into that situation all the time. It's like, no, not all goats are like this. This is me. This is my special goat, personal goat thing.
It looks like its brain is like half a bubble off plum.
It was like inbred.
Have a bubble of yeah, he fit his head through the, you know, the fence like that. He's got some talent.
That's hilarious.
Okay, well,
All right.
that was good. That was a good clip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've been in a Barenaked Ladies for 30 years, right?
36.
36 years.
Holy shit, we're
Wow.
old.
Uh,
We are old.
I just came across a picture of me, Ed, and my brother Andy.
Yeah.
And it's us leaving to the first rehearsal, and that was like 1989, just like the Christmas, you know, holidays.
Wow.
And our first gig was with Ed and Steve. Andy and I joined Ed and Steve
Yeah.
at the Last Temptation in Kensington. I think it's still there.
It is still there.
Yeah.
They're on an open mic
Oh.
there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, in the back, and
Awesome.
yeah, we just never stopped doing gigs. You know, we just kept playing in the band since then.
And then Tyler joined.
Tyler
and-
joined. We met him in that summer. Andy went away on Canada World Youth. He was supposed to go to Rwanda, of all places.
Oh,
And
wow.
was
That,
right
at
at
that time.
At that,
It was
Yeah.
that
Time.
It was crazy.
Wow.
He had a friend, and
So, for those who don't know, there was a huge conflict in Rwanda between two tribes. And
Hutsis and
Yeah.
the Hutus and the Tutsis.
yeah.
And yeah, it was a heavy time for him. And at that same time, Barenaked Ladies was moving forward. And actually, our first recording of Be My Yoko Ono, Andy came in and brought Martin, his counterpart from Rwanda.
Okay.
And he was there at the recording. And we were always trying to get him to impersonate how we talked. When he was, you know, he was trying his best, but, you know.
That's cool.
Anyways. Come on, make fun of us.
Do you still remember your first major show?
First major show?
Yeah.
I remember like the benchmarks along the way, like even our first show, like Sneaky D's or playing the Ultrasound Show Bar, which is now the Aveda Spa or whatever. It's a spa now.
Nice.
But and then you go up to the next step, you know, and we played a house gig at Clinton's, and then we played the Horseshoe, and that was you know, the Rivoli, then the Horseshoe, and after the Horseshoe was Bathurst Street Theatre. We played with Marin Cadell. Who else? Yeah, Marin, and then after Bathurst Street Theatre was Danforth Music Hall.
Nice. I love that place.
Yeah.
That's a great venue.
It's still happening.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Great venue.
Yes.
Yeah, and then after that we played at the Forum at Ontario Place for
Oh,
8,000
wow.
people.
Nice.
So it was like this progression.
Yeah.
I remember every step. And then
It's pretty sad what's going on with Sneaky D's right now.
Yes.
Oh, what's going on, Sneaky D's?
Well, you know, Toronto, we got to build condos.
Are they getting challenged?
They're talking about
They're
like,
challenging closing down Sneaky D's.
Oh,
and then
man.
build a
Like,
condo.
And
But
it's
they're
a
saying,
lost
oh, you
music-
can come in
yeah.
after if you want.
See, they got to change it to the street name, Sneaky Disease.
Oh,
And then all the condo people will just run for their lives.
that's right.
And we'll save
That's
it.
a great
we'll save
venue.
It. Sneaky Disease, bring it back.
But
It's
it's
a
like
great
you know,
venue.
we have like so many few, in my opinion, iconic places in Toronto. Like we need to preserve some of these.
Well, it's how you,
A lot of them
because
got
the
closed
culture
down.
that comes from it, the community that comes from it, it's hand in hand. You know, back then when we played, we connected with the Rio Statics, Burma Tabernacle Choir, the Waltons, you know, all those guys. Look People, now Kevin's in my band. You know, all that band family tree stuff. Sky Diggers, like it happens in those venues. You come to see your friends play, you might sit in the second set, you know. It's humans can't help it, but they do need a place to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Alma Combo.
Have you played Elmo Combo?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember we played
That's
it when
iconic
it was-
venue.
Yeah, we played it when second floor. We did a bare naked circus on the first floor. It was kind of a thing we did for a while, but then we played second floor when it was facing the other way. Now, actually, no, it's back to facing that way. I don't know.
Other than Toronto, what's your other favorite cities to play in?
Glasgow, Scotland.
There you go.
Ah,
Incredibly rocking. But I will say this about Canadian cities.
yes, yeah.
Winnipeg.
I have a lot of
They-
history in Winnipeg.
They got a thing, man.
Yes.
So when you go south of the border,
Yeah.
people like in the U.S., like they pay their ticket. It's their show.
Yeah.
They come, they stand up right at the beginning, right off the top.
Yeah.
And it, you know, as a band, it's like you riff off that energy. But
Right.
in Canada, it can be like everybody doesn't want them, you know,
Especially
upset
yeah.
the people behind them
Right.
and stuff. And so everybody just kind of sits.
Yeah.
And if they somehow some collective thing makes them all stand up at
Right.
the end, then you're lucky, you know.
Right.
But in some ways, I like that because you got to work for it,
Right.
right? But in Winnipeg,
Yeah.
everybody's up. Everybody's up. Right from
Winnipeg
the
has
start.
a special charm to the city.
They work hard for their
Yeah.
art. They work hard.
They
It's
love-
not.
yeah.
It's not. I know that's not an easy city. Like there's a lot of poverty
Right.
on the street, and they're the first ones to are really
Yeah.
dealing with difficult issues on the street. But I feel like Winnipeg, with all the weather,
Yeah.
all the challenges, they rise to the positive. You know.
Do you usually play the hockey arena there, or
Did I?
have you played other venues in
Oh, did we play-
Winnipeg? Like the
we-
like
like the
the
venue.
Cummings
Like the-
and
Oh yeah, we played Burton's Cummings.
Yeah.
That's where we go.
okay,
Burton's Cummings. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, I did.
yeah.
Sorry.
Guess who?
and then some what do we do? Yeah, mostly we play that venue because it's like it's cool about that venue is it's got
course.
it's really old, like it's really tiered, so like it's really steep.
Yeah.
And you look up, so you feel on stage, you feel like really close to the second level
Yeah.
and the third.
Yeah. What's your favorite song to perform?
Well, I mean I love singing my songs, which is nice.
Yeah.
So, and what I like about this current song I'm singing, it's called Just Wait.
Okay.
We've been playing it a lot. Is that I wanted it to be like a real doo-wop song.
Yeah.
You know, with everybody singing together.
Yeah.
We actually had did a record with the Persuasions, a really awesome vocal group. Always has been a cappella, and they did us a favor and played with us.
Nice.
But in that spirit, I wanted it to everybody in the band to be really singing, like
Yeah.
waking up, like all that kind of zip it,
It's like the harmonies or
harmonies, ooze, doo-wops,
Yeah.
whip, did it,
Nice.
all that stuff.
Nice.
That's why I really like the Danforth Music Hall, because of the acoustics in the building. Like, it was built before there was amplifiers, so
Right.
it's
Yeah.
designed
that kind
for
of history.
acoustics.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen a few people there that they shut everything down, they sing a cappella, and it's just
Oh yeah.
Right.
amazing.
Well, Massey Hall.
Yeah,
Massey
there you
Hall
go.
the great.
So
Obviously,
I had a great experience there with my brother. We were in the Toronto Youth Symphony,
Okay. Yeah.
and like 88
Yeah.
or 87, and they had alumni concert or something.
Yeah.
So they invited us to do it, and we did an improvisation with the youth symphony. So we got, and speak about the acoustics, like that place is so made for that. Like you don't actually. You do better if you have the PA as quietly as possible. Otherwise, the place just saturates.
I was
It'd be too
worried.
loud.
I was really worried about the renovations. I'm like, are they going to screw this up here, or
Yeah,
how is this?
I think they made the hall better because
They
you get the
did.
stained glass and all that. And you can walk. You have better access.
Especially
and-
for accessibility,
Yeah.
it's a lot better now.
Yeah, the hall's better. The hall's better.
I had the fortune to play that venue,
oh yeah,
Massey Hall. Yeah,
awesome.
it was awesome.
Yeah, you
So-
could see everybody, right?
Yes.
They're wrapped around
Huge.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very visual. Like, yeah.
yeah, and also the stuff that I've seen there. Everything from the Scarborough School Symphony to like the TSO when they were there,
Right.
and
That'd be
the
wild.
nylons. I remember seeing the nylons
yeah?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Like, what is the writing process for the band? Like, is it
Yeah.
mostly Ed, or do you guys contribute too, or?
Well, it's kind of, it's hard to write. It's better. I'll say this. It's better to write a song, the core of the song, in a more intimate, either yourself or maybe a, partner
Right.
writing. Because you really can when you're carving lyrics and the meaning of the song,
Yeah.
it's nice to be able to really hone in on that
Yeah.
grain of a thought. And then so we often either write solo and bring it to the band, or we do like we've been starting to write with writing like with partners, writing partners and bringing it to the band, which has been really nice because I've always done it solo and then brought it to the band. It's like being able to, in the beginning of the idea, run it off somebody.
Yeah.
So you're just writing the lyrics, or you're writing
Writing
the
music?
chorus, or you're
So that at that stage, the very beginning would be lyrics, melody, and chords, which can change. But the main melody, you can harmonize the melody in many different ways.
Yeah.
You can change the melody, but the rhythm of the lyrics, that's at the beginning. So I actually wrote a song with my friend Mike Evan, who's really great. Another friend, James Bryan, Max Kerman. I had some great co-writes with him.
Okay.
And
sorry, who's that?
Max Kerman?
Yeah.
He's actually in the neighborhood
Oh yeah.
from the Arkells, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
right.
And that's how it happened. He's just like,
Yeah. I think
I
I'm
see him at morning parade once in a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was around. Actually, we recorded at my studio, and I was writing from the last Barenaked Lady record, and they were getting their songs together for a couple records ago, and I was writing in a control room, and I was like, hit a wall, and I was like, and I came into the room while they were rehearsing, and I was like, does anybody here know how to write a song? And they go, okay. So they played, the song for me, and it really helped me understand that I didn't need to fill all the spaces because the band, it gave me an idea of I could space it out, and that was helpful.
Enjoy the silence. You mean? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let the silence happen. Let the thought, stew a little bit
It's
before
the
you
same
move
thing.
on.
Comedy.
This is
I
what
find on
Right, right.
stage that sometimes the silence adds
Yep.
to the joke, adds to the energy.
Yeah, you like pull back the bow.
Yes. Yeah. And just let the audience
That's
just.
it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like when we're writing a joke. We'll have it, and then we run it by other comics, and they fill in here,
Tags
fill
and
in
stuff.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, try this.
I love that's what it's like bringing a song to a band.
Yeah.
Because when I bring a song to the band, or Ed brings a song, or Kevin brings his songs, like you can never imagine what the band will do it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, especially if writing you get in a certain kind of way, you think it's got to be this. It's got you're working on these details, but then you bring it to the band, and all of a sudden
It just changes.
they don't care about that. They
Yeah.
care about the feeling. They care about how
Energy.
they're attaching
Yeah.
to it.
Are you really scared of spiders, or are you?
No.
No.
I'm not scared of spiders, but I wrote a song about
Yeah.
a spider.
Yeah.
I like that song. Cause like, I was listening to it yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know though. It had like a Aboriginal feel to it.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, was that your inspiration to the song? Was that your inspiration?
Well, I actually wrote a previous song that was it's called "Taking Out the Garbage," and it was just all mad, you know. It was like it wasn't telling a story. It was just kind of being disgusted about how we don't really take care of our garbage that well, you know, and just excess. So it was a song that kind of just went right into the ground because it had just nothing, no levity, nothing.
Felt like complaining more than
it wasn't. There was nothing. There's no way out. And so I wanted to turn that song into a story. So there's just a story. When I grew up, my mom said, "Don't kill a spider; it'll rain for 7 days."
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
You
like
know,
a folk thing,
an old folky kind of
like a folklore,
thing. folklore. And I wanted to have this sort of like strength of the earth, you know, in the song. So I actually was at the Junos, and I met Stony Park, and they're a group of 4 brothers and extended family, and they have a powwow group, and they were Juno nominated. That's how I met them, and became really good friends with those guys. And but when I like, can we record together? And they were like, yeah, sure. We're touring in the West. We're doing the powwow circuit, and you can meet us in Saskatoon. So it's a band. We recorded the bed tracks.
Yeah.
You know, there's a spider in my room. Right, we had that, and I took the tapes out to Saskatoon and met those guys, and they were doing a record in the middle of their tour.
Right.
And so I met Coleman, Greaves, and Harlan, and those guys and Lenny, and they it was really cool working with them, and it was kind of like working with a symphony in a way. 'Cause
right.
I started talking to the group, and I was like, "Do you guys think you could do this or do that?" And they all just kind of looked at me and looked at Coleman. He's the leader.
Yeah.
And Coleman, and I realized, oh, okay, this is the way.
That song had a very energy to it. It's very I like it
because those
brought
guys,
emotion to me listening to the song.
That means a lot, man. Because being there with the drum and putting that on with those guys, and Coleman coming up with hey oh, and then everybody coming hey
Did he ever try to push that song to be a single, or have you ever?
No.
Do you choose? Who chooses?
Well, my tunes are not necessarily the centerpiece of the records, but I like to have something to offer.
Okay.
You know, so it is what it is. Yeah. You know, and it's what came from. It was a long, really friendship with those guys. Yeah. And it's amazing, making music with people where it takes you in your life. And
Are you ever surprised of a song? Had there been a song on a record that you guys never thought would be a hit?
Oh, yeah.
That became a hit?
That's one
Can
week.
you explain what song?
That's 1 week.
1 week?
The biggest hit.
You did not think
really?
that? Okay. Can you explain more about that?
It doesn't sound like anything else that we play, really. It's sort of, at that time, was more what we sounded like when we played live.
Yeah.
So when we play live, Ed's always been a big fan of hip hop and freestyle. So we usually do some kind of freestyle thing.
Yeah.
You know, based on the day we had or whatever. And so he wrote that tune. The verses came from him videotaping his left hand while he played guitar.
Okay.
And singing, just improvising.
Yeah.
So all that random stuff is just
improvisation.
A bunch of taking the gold out of the improvisations.
And that song, 1 week, is your most recognizable song from people.
Yeah,
people in the States,
States
they
worldwide.
know that song more than anything else.
Yeah, it was #1 for a week in the U.S.
That's hilarious.
It's #1 in I think Australia.
Yeah.
And Japan, and maybe the UK. I'm not sure
Wow,
about the UK.
that's great.
And it was number 3 in Canada.
Nice.
That's
That's awesome.
strange, but
That's strange.
Go for the bronze.
that's it. Yeah. I
No,
thought
man,
it was
I was like,
Yeah.
it was a wild time.
Jared and I. We were at TIFF. And it was I can't remember the name of it, but it was
The Tragically Hip
the
documentary.
Yeah, the Tragically Hip documentary. But
Oh, I was there.
were you?
Yeah, I was at that. Like it was a marathon. It was all 4.
Right on the street though. The chorus.
Yeah, like a
the
sing
Sing
song
with us
thing?
after.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Right. So it was done, and we were leaving, and we ran into Ed. Right.
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah, he was there.
Hey, how's it going or whatever, and then we leave,
Yeah.
and we come through the park, and the first person we run into is you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I
It
was
like,
there. I was
this
just
is
like in
freaking
the-
hilarious.
Yeah.
So, like we
Yeah.
just ran into Ed, and then we ran.
Yeah.
Into
And my favorite thing, sang that song lyric to that like chickadee China Chinese chicken.
Yeah,
Does that also come from a freestyle too? Like the whole
Yeah,
came to
that was from a freestyle. So that was it. Was just talking about what was happening at that time, and there was some chicken or avian flu or something that was
Oh
happening.
yeah,
okay. Yeah.
So it was just like it just came out.
Yeah.
it's the greatest line though.
Is there a
Not
song
everybody remembers
that
it.
you thought would also be a hit and then did not, like on the opposite spectrum?
Oh yeah.
Is there a song that like
No.
you all were so happy with and
Well,
it
for-
wasn't well with?
For me,
That-
no. I know you just know when it's
You
gonna
just know.
do well. Yeah. I had a feeling it was gonna connect with
Yeah.
people and it was gonna
When
be
we-
great
yeah.
to play live. I had no
Yeah.
idea it was gonna go that big.
Right.
But you know when something just has that bounce, it
Yeah.
has that levity, it connects in all the boxes, you know.
What was the first song that you heard on the radio from Barenaked Ladies? Have you heard? have you been?
Yeah, no.
Do you
yeah.
remember that moment?
I
Just
do.
randomly.
Oh yeah, so we covered "Lovers in a Dangerous Time" by Bruce Coburn.
That's a great song.
Thanks. Oh, I love that song.
I didn't know
Yeah.
it was a cover.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
okay.
Well, you guys
So-
killed it though.
Yeah,
It's
you
cool.
killed it.
It's cool.
It
It
has a
was-
vibe to
And
it.
it speeds up,
Yeah.
kind of.
Harmony, like everything to it is
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, it was nice. It was really our first release, and
Yeah.
I did the bass solo in the middle. I was studying at U of T at the time, and I was in classical. Like I was studying to be a symphony player, and
Yeah.
I was really, really tired. It was 4 a.m. The last thing we did was this bass solo, and I heard it. And I heard the playback, and I was like, I think that's good. Okay, I gotta go now. And the next time I heard it was on tour in Calgary. We're on a van tour,
Yeah.
playing all the colleges in Canada, and I heard the bass solo, and I was like, ooh, that's a little out of tune.
You take yourself. Yeah.
But then I was like, oh no, like I'm not getting marked here.
Right.
This is in the public. But then I had a chance. We were going to re-release it, and I was going to redo the bass solo and make it in tune,
Right.
and I couldn't make it better. I couldn't.
Nice.
Sometimes
it just
imperfect,
has
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
perfection kills.
certainly.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's great.
That's awesome. Yeah, like what is so like? What's your favorite song to perform on live? Is it 1 week
Well,
or is it
I'll say this. I was like, again, $1 million.
$1 million?
It's where I don't
Oh,
even.
yeah.
I don't have to
Yeah.
do like not that I have to do anything for other songs,
Right.
but I just sit back in my lazy boy, though I'm standing. But I sit back
Yeah.
and I enjoy the audience singing that song,
Yeah,
and they
it's a classic
kind
song.
of reliving memories together. Like
Right.
it's sort of it's something that has really moved people
It's
and
like going to
connects
church.
yeah,
Yeah,
Everybody's singing
everybody's
together.
singing the
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah. Speaking of church, I remember being in a hip concert. It wasn't a hip concert. It was a benefit for a war child
Yeah.
around Afghanistan first time.
Yeah.
And the hip were playing. And I was in the audience. And I couldn't believe, like, it was like being in a congregation, you know?
I
Yeah.
It was
was
like, I couldn't believe the power.
I was at Toronto night 2 with my son. It was the first time he saw the hip, but it was their last show in Toronto. So
Oh, no way. Down at the ACC?
yeah, but they played Grace too, and I'm not like I can't understand how the roof stayed on the place. Like everybody was just
singing and
it was amazing.
their energy.
Amazing.
I remember Gord saying goodbye. When he acknowledged the crowd, I'll never forget that.
Yeah, I know.
He looked
Yeah.
at everyone.
Yeah.
He took his time.
Yeah.
And I still think about that. When I acknowledge the crowd, I still think about that moment. Like, really look at people, really see them.
Mm-hmm.
He was so generous, you know? Yeah.
You played live with Gord a couple times, or the Hip? Have you guys
Did I?
toured together, or?
You know what? I I opened. No, I never played with the Hip.
Okay.
I'm a fan, like,
Yeah.
you know. But I did play on the same bill with the Hip once when actually it was
Festival
Live
or something?
Live 8 concert. We all played at Molson, I think. Molson Park, Barrie.
And Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
before
God.
before that,
I love that
Yeah.
place.
before that, it was a Canada Day thing, and I played with Jane Sibrey.
Okay.
And we were, and Daniel Lanois was opening. I mean, the Hip.
Oh,
were
no,
getting
I remember
people,
that.
Yeah, the Hip
Yeah.
were getting people that
I
they
remember
liked
that.
Nice.
to open
Yeah,
for
That's
them.
awesome.
yeah.
And I like Jane
Well,
Sibrey's
Paul's
my
in the
hero.
band, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Daniel, I remember I was like 16, and
Nice.
I went to the Markham Fairgrounds for another roadside attraction. And they're like, up next, Daniel Lanois, and everybody left. And I'm like, well, I'm going to see
know,
who this
I
guy
know.
is. I don't know who this guy
Yeah.
is, right? He comes out, grabs a guitar, and just starts playing, and I mean hitting it hard.
Nice.
And all
Yeah,
of a
when
sudden, everybody came back. It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this guy,
Yeah.
man.
I saw Daniel
amazing.
Lanois play. It was at Music Plus in Montreal. Him and Dylan. I forget his last name. He's a guitar player, bass player, plays with them. And they just had this, the harmonics were just flying in that room. And they just kept
Nice.
playing. I couldn't believe the sound. Anyways, when I opened for the Hip with James
Yeah.
Sibrey, you know, the Hip's audience were not as into the people that the Hip wanted to
They just
open
want to
for
see
them.
the Hip.
They just wanted to see that. So I was playing with Jane, and we were doing a tune, and all of a sudden, a freaking water bottle gets thrown right between me and Jane.
Yeah.
Right? And I just was like, what? What is that? Right? So I go over to Jane, and I hold her hand, and I go, you good? Are you okay?
Yeah.
And she sees me, and she goes, yeah! She raises my hand
We
like this.
made it.
You
And
know
she
we
goes-
made it, yeah.
She goes, if anybody does that anymore, I'm going to come out there and tear their head off. The whole audience fucking, like,
We're on
Yes.
they're like, yeah. Like, Jane Sibrey, shut
That's rock and roll.
down.
That's rock and roll. Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's great.
I have to bring up. I think Barenaked Ladies was the only band from City Hall, Toronto, because of your name.
Yeah, we got banned in like 1990 or something, and we didn't think anything of it initially. We had another gig in Western,
Yeah.
you know, and then it became like at that time there was sort of people were getting tired of political correctness, you know, just backlash from being too considerate.
Right.
So they thought that was crossing a line. We became the sort of figureheads of let's not take things too seriously. And June Rowland's, I don't know, their committees decided, and then we were on the front page of the Star, became national
That made you
news.
more famous, right?
Free advertising.
Made you more famous.
It did. But it's like, you know, I like when people are considerate.
Yeah.
But also, you know, it was, and so we weren't at all going, yeah, let's, you know, not be, call people the way they
Right.
want to be called, or think about what we're saying or how we're saying it, you know, but we did get a lot of publicity.
You tour a lot, right? What's your favorite thing to do on your off days of your tours and stuff?
I like to find a trail. I like finding trails
Yeah.
and just go for walk or run or.
You're an avid runner, right?
You know, it comes and goes.
Yeah.
But I like. It's nice to be able to get out and do that. And I like.
Did you run on a team in university?
I
or?
did.
Yeah.
I did. I was on the 4x800 running team.
Nice.
We won the Canadians, which is amazing.
Hey,
in
there you
Winnipeg.
go.
Yes.
In Winnipeg, cool opportunity. And I remember being in a Winnipeg Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
And Andy Higgins, the head coach, goes, "All right, everybody, the whole team's in this one room." And he goes, "This is the most important thing you can do in your life, and it doesn't mean a thing." And I was like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I took that to heart. I was like, okay, yeah, your friends are still your friends, your family's still your family.
Yeah.
That's gonna, like,
The outcome
you win,
doesn't
you
matter.
lose.
Yeah.
You're still, the most important things are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, it was a good time. It was the party after was amazing.
There you go.
We killed the Holiday Inn was never the same.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Want to play a game again?
yeah, we got another segment.
Right. Let's
We like to play games here.
Yeah, it's called.
Who done said it?
So we're gonna put a quote up, and then you guys got to guess because I know what's up. So
I'm just gonna look at you like,
yeah, try to read my
your eyes.
poker face. So who done said it? My desire is to, in my lifetime, be a very integral part of getting this country and the world completely accessible to everyone with a disability. There should be nowhere that we can't go, and there should be nothing we can't do.
okay, well, I'm gonna say, can I jump in?
Yeah, go.
I mean, Christopher Reeve did a lot of work with accessibility, right?
Right? Yeah.
Not him?
He no, but I love
Superman?
you. I love you
Yeah.
pointing that out.
Okay.
He was amazing and did a lot of work for individuals with spinal cord injuries like myself, and yeah,
Yeah.
eternally grateful for him. Great guess, but you're wrong.
Okay, then you
Jared.
get to go.
Theodore Roosevelt?
No,
Nice try, man.
no, but that's good. He was up there too with accessibility.
Oh,
That's
Survey
good.
says
What?
Mr. Stevie Wonder.
Ah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
the GOAT.
Wow. Yeah, that he's deep in so many levels. Every time I hear his music, but then what he's talking about, clips are coming up on Instagram, and it's like he was talking about love and peace long before everybody thought it was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
I wish it was cool.
Yeah.
I wish permanently cool.
Yeah.
Is there a celebrity that you met or a figure that you met that ever put you in awe? Or ever like, oh, I'm not this person, icon, or individual?
Yep. Well, it wasn't. I mean, before I met him, I was like, wow, I'm gonna meet Neil Young,
Ah.
And then I
Born
got
in
to meet
Ontario.
Neil Young.
Yeah.
Got to meet Neil Young, and he was like he was like my best friend from childhood or something. Like he was so there, so generous.
Pearl Jam call him Uncle Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, because when Eddie and they started getting so much fame,
Eddie Vedder, yeah.
he was almost like, I don't think I want this. I want to pull back.
Yeah.
And Neil kind of walked him through everything, and
Yeah,
learning how to accept
yeah, and that
recognition
and that it's valuable, something you can do out there. Like Neil uses his platform, he rocks out for a reason, and he's led the way for us all. If we can even get close to what he's done. But he had us invited us to the bridge school.
right. Yeah.
His
Yeah.
son Ben.
Yeah.
Went
What
to the
year was
school.
that?
That was probably 1999, 98. Where it was when we had 1 week was big,
Yeah.
and
It's a great benefit.
Yeah.
it was made. Have they stopped doing that? I think they're redoing
Yeah,
something. They're releasing
well-
something because I just reached out to us. So
Oh, did they?
yeah,
Nice.
so maybe I'm jumping.
Yeah,
the
a
gun,
couple of years ago, I guess Neil's wife was not doing well,
Yeah.
and they said we're gonna have to put this on pause.
that was it.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was awesome. Fish were on that gig. REM,
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Fish. I love
REM was on that one.
Oh
I
wow.
think Jonathan Richmond was on it too.
Nice.
Of course, Sarah McLaughlin was on it. I got to play with her at a duet at that show, and that was a career highlight. Totally. Yeah. The next time I saw him, we were doing a thing with David Suzuki, and David Suzuki was for the Blue Dot tour he was doing, and Neil. We knew we were going to do a song with Neil, so just in case, I like to learn things.
Yes.
And have it ready. Nobody asked me to be prepared, but I was.
Yeah.
And I got up. We thought we were just singing and got on stage for the sound check. And Neil goes, "Hey, where's your big bass?" And I was like, "Right over here,
Nice.
I'll be right back.
right here."
Yeah.
And he goes, "By the way, the chorus is a little different than the verse." And I was like, "I know." And we played it.
Yeah.
We didn't even play the whole song. He goes, "Okay, that's good. Let's save it for the show. We got this."
And the thing just came together.
Well, it came together, but the way we planned it was he was going to start it. Neil was going to start it. So I started the groove. Right? It's going to have this offbeat groove. And then Tyler was supposed to play the drums, right? He was supposed to play but I swear that Tyler came in on the opposite beat. So Neil's in one groove that I think he's in.
Yeah.
Tyler's in the opposite groove.
Yeah.
And I'm supposed to be the third guy who plays. And I'm like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I go with Neil or
Right.
do I go with Tyler?
Yeah.
So I went with Neil, and guess what? Neil went with Tyler. Neil went with
So
Tyler.
it just
That's
Of
hilarious.
course, you go with the
you just
drummer.
met at the crossroads. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I went with the wrong guy.
Yeah.
I should have gone with the drummer.
Speaking of that, has there ever been on stage when something went wrong?
Oh yeah.
Two things go wrong.
Things
like,
go wrong.
how do you handle it? Like, how do you?
What's the biggest blunder?
Yes. Whoa. What's the biggest thing that
Things
happened?
go wrong. Let me see. Oh, okay. If you really want to know the biggest blunder.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is a good one.
Okay, so it was Rochester, New York. Maybe it was 1996 or something, 97.
Right.
And there was a flu. And not the kind of flu that, coughing flu, the other one.
Mm-hmm.
You get, you think you ate something bad, but actually it's a flu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was ripping through the band and the crew.
Okay.
And I thought I was immune. I was like, I'm not getting this. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we started the show, and 6 songs in, I started getting the cold sweat. I was like, oh no, I am going down.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, no, I can handle this. And I was like, no, I can't. I got to go. So I just called it in the middle of a song. It's like, gotta go.
Gotta
Yeah.
go.
And they knew what it was because they all had it.
Yeah.
So I went backstage, and it was, Armageddon. It was like the apocalypse and the toilet. And so...
And then you
and-
came back.
And of course,
or-
the band,
Yeah.
because we never have any material.
Right.
We use whatever is happening.
Yeah.
So everyone in the audience and in the arena knew what I was going through.
Yeah.
And I came up all pale.
'Cause
And
of course,
and
yeah.
And Ed goes,
I was
was it number 1 or number 2? And I went, it was number 3.
Yeah.
There's so many songs to choose from. How do you choose
true.
one to play? Like, does it change time to time?
we what we do is we usually have a skeleton.
Okay.
Like if we're doing a big show, we have the first 2 or 3 songs, so the lighting and everything is dialed in, and we usually have a way to end, and then and maybe we'll do an acoustic thing in the middle.
Yeah.
So the acoustic thing we can swap out because our roots are acoustic band. I
Yeah.
play the double bass, so everything's easy to put into an acoustic format. And Ed always plays, strumming guitar and Kev accordion. Ty can play calls it the Barenaked box.
He has so many
His
different
road
instruments.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, we'll have the first 3, the end, and we'll know what kind of thing we're doing in the middle, and we'll get a flow, but we call them swappables.
Okay.
So we swap in stuff
That's awesome.
with a similar
Yeah.
vibe. So that's
So,
usually how
like,
we do it.
Can you play off the energy of the crowd? Like, have you ever
Well,
done an audible? Like, oh,
Usually we do it. We might do an audible if there's a lot of kids in the audience. We'll do something from our kids' record,
Okay.
or, like last 2 nights ago we were playing in Calgary, and they got a real encore. Like I had my ear monitors off already.
Yeah.
And we're like, no, they actually want us back.
Mm.
And so we did Lovers in Dangerous Time actually.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, but it was like, jump right in.
Yeah.
So it's not. That's one thing that I know is that I found. Like I went to New York City in '97 to live for a year,
Okay.
and I went and I was like, I'm gonna study jazz. I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
be something to this city.
Yeah.
Present something to the city, and I realized that there's always going to be somebody that plays faster, that does this better, that does it in New York City. You're gonna meet your match.
Yeah.
But one thing I did realize is that what I have to offer is the time that I've spent with my band. No one could ever do that.
Yeah.
It's special to us. And it was sort of reaffirming why I was in the band, because I was kind of like needing to define who I was outside of the
You're kind
band
of
at that point.
soul searching.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
How far into the your relationship with the band? How 10 years? Did you say 15 years?
Was that?
Yeah,
That would have been 8 years.
8 years into it.
So pretty 36 is in total, and you think it's a lifetime, but it's just a little chunk of life.
How do you still keep it fresh after so long? How do you keep it exciting?
In between the songs, we really leave it open.
Okay.
Like we talk about whatever, and we might go into a song. We might talk about the day, and somebody would start vibing on that on the piano, or I might do a bass thing,
Yeah.
and we'll do a stupid song about, I don't know, like chicken,
Improvise,
St. Hubert's chicken.
Yeah.
There you go. With the wicked sass.
And-
And
Improvise.
hopefully they'll adopt it and pay us lots of money.
Yeah.
There you
for a
go.
commercial.
Right.
Is St. Hubert's even around anymore?
St.
Quebec.
Hubert's, you can't get a chicken anywhere else
Except for Chalet Swiss.
except for Swiss Chalet.
What type of music
Okay.
do you like?
Okay,
Yeah,
man.
there we go.
Okay, I'm either going back into the 1600s, J.S. Bach,
Okay.
or I'm
Or
going
classical?
to like Baroque,
Yeah.
or I might go. I've been checking a lot of Bach out lately. Not the, just the kind of like dark Bach. Like that really, really like when the harmony's really chromatic and like he did these harpsichord things that are just like mind blowing. Anyways, also
So
Barry Harris.
instrumental, yeah.
So Barry Harris, I check him out. I also love Barry Harris because he not only played his music, but he shared how he thought of music. And so, and it's a whole universe. And so I have him on repeat. So I've been kind of going back to the days when I had like 2 records. I had Rush, Exit Stage Left, and Enter the Beast by April Wine.
Yeah.
And I knew those records so well. So I'd like to really coin in that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. I've been working with a lot of younger artists in Toronto and in our neighborhood. There's this band called BB and Una.
Okay.
They're like Christie Pitts area.
Yeah.
They are stars, man. We just recorded. My daughter has a art show at my studio, and it's like all our peers and puts art on the wall and bands and stuff. And these guys played, blew my mind.
Yeah.
So just recorded a tune with them, and they're stars. Just look out for them. There's another band called Superstar Crush. They played at that thing. Blew my mind.
What type of music are they?
Kind of like, it's like energy rock, but it's got sort of a broken social scene vibe. Anyways, but I just did a show at Hughes Room.
Okay.
Oh, I
great.
love
Yes.
that place.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of which, Hughes Room, everybody, I'm going to put the
Yeah.
link in the description. They're trying to raise money right now to make the place accessible. Because right now I have to go in a manual
That's huge. That's
chair.
awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's an old church, right?
Right.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
have the
Right. So
stairs
the
from
old
going.
Hughes Room was on Dundas, Roncesvalles area. Same thing. I used to have to come in through the back door in a manual chair.
Right.
But and then they moved. They had problems during COVID. Now they've moved over the east side, and they're working on trying to make the place accessible. They're really trying. So if you could help them out, that'd be great.
Yeah, man. They're doing good things. That's one of them.
Well, that's
You gotta
like
make it better.
The best room ever. You can. Saw. I went and saw Harry Manx. You know Harry Manx from Salt Spring. He lives on Salt Spring
Yeah,
Island. Yeah. Amazing show.
I saw Lori Cullen there. She was unbelievable.
Nice.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
such an amazing venue. I saw
Because everybody's
Jimmy
game there.
Boskill and Carlos Junco, the harmonica player.
Cool, man.
Crazy night.
You're dialing me into some cool stuff. Yeah,
Well,
get your list.
good
You gotta get your
room.
list. Yeah, yeah.
Right? They just bring in
They
wicked
can-
people. They're
So they hired me to curate a show called Discoveries. It was number 11 of them,
Okay.
and I just worked with a lot of artists. So it's basically bringing a talent to their audience that they discovering. And this guy Felix Quastel was there.
Mm-hmm.
Nona Lissy was there. She was this local artist. Emma Campbell, Alex Forsyth, these. You won't believe the talent in our neighborhood.
You have a studio or?
Yeah, I got a studio. Like I said, we try and bring some local life into it.
Is it a recording studio or art studio?
Yeah,
or?
but it's exactly. It's not one or the other. It's
Okay.
all things.
nice.
We don't like to get too recording studio like block. No windows. We like light.
Yeah.
If the garbage truck's going by, well, it's in your track.
Mhm.
and
It adds to it, right?
yeah, you find that you don't get as tired when you get a little bit of sunlight, and
And where is it?
Yeah.
it's just around like in between Dundas and Queen.
Okay.
I got a song about it. Dundas and Queen, put the blanket on the lawn. Trini Bellwood.
Yes.
That's it.
That's a great park
That's it.
and a great energy.
Yeah, man.
The area.
And that's why I love seeing you guys there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite vegetable to get at the market? And from which stall? I know this is digging deep.
Vegetable.
Or maybe not necessarily vegetable.
I like the
Cheese.
kombucha.
Kombucha guys.
lady. I like the kombucha lady.
I don't even
I
go
do the
there.
kombucha.
Okay.
I like the kombucha. Like, I sometimes get the fruits from there with the
Should I
veggies
go?
and stuff.
I've never gone to the kombucha lady before.
Really?
I'm
You
a little
gotta do
scared.
it.
I'm scared.
Nah, you got to do it.
I do. Yeah, I like it.
Tell me where do I start?
What
Have
I
you tried
love,
kombucha or never tried it?
I think it's the drink, right?
Yeah, the drink.
Yeah,
It's like a fermented.
It gets you.
Fruit.
It tickles you right
Yeah. It's carbonated. I like it.
So where you play music,
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
right
With
to the
Rich.
west, right
Yeah.
to the west of there's a stall, and a lady, she does all her pickling, and I love the dill pickles she makes,
Yeah.
and the pickled jalapenos.
Oh,
Not
wait.
the same lady as the kombucha.
Is that down to the left or to the right? If I'm playing.
So if you're
To your
facing
left.
north,
Yeah, facing
right,
left.
it's on your left, right there on your left.
Oh, right there, beside the Wild Foods guy.
Yeah.
Okay, she's really nice. I like.
Yeah.
gotta get
Yeah,
The
her.
wild
yeah.
food guy is good.
Yeah, he's.
And then I
he's
like the
good guy,
fruit,
good
the
vibes.
Matz's fruit.
Oh yeah. And then sometimes if you ask, they have
Yeah.
trout.
Oh,
Yeah, if
Nice.
you ask, they don't advertise it. Now I've
so
just
you're in the
blown-
know now. You're
Everybody
in the
knows
know.
now.
That's why you
What's
gotta listen
your
to the
yeah.
podcast. to be in the
You
know.
get to know. Speaking of food, what's your favorite food that you
Like,
encounter on tour? Like,
on tour.
yeah, like from like countries.
Well, it's basically, man, like Mediterranean. I don't know. It's hummus,
There you
veggies.
yeah.
I like to grab some smoked salmon and keep it simple. But
So you want to start a war
sushi.
with Jared?
Why do you not a
Which hummus
Mediterranean?
is better, Israeli or?
It's different type of hummus.
See, here we go.
There's some hummus is more chunky. Some hummus is more creamy.
Creamy.
I like the more creamy hummus.
That takes a little more work.
Some hummus, yeah, but it's about the oil too.
It
You
is
put more
about the
oil into it,
I add the
it'll
oil
be
later.
more creamy.
Add the oil later. Okay, we're getting into it here. people.
I like food, yes.
Okay, let's talk about hummus.
Yeah.
Where do you get your tahini?
Oh, there you go.
Do you make your own hummus?
I have.
Okay,
Make
where
my
do you,
own hummus?
you just get it from the store?
I get my tahini from the store,
Yeah.
and then I go home, and then I,
What do you do?
if I'm really want to put energy into it,
Yeah.
I put the chickpeas on a stove
Yeah.
with
Okay.
some
Oil?
water.
Oh, with water. So do
I
you, wait.
boil it first.
Are you starting with canned chickpeas? Are you going like dried chickpeas? And
I go with
rehydrated?
cans. Some people go
Okay.
with is dry, I do the can.
That's cool.
Because
Time is of the essence.
I do the
understand.
can.
Yeah.
I sure try to try, baby.
Yeah.
I do the can. I like to boil it first. So
Oil it up first so it has that quality
yes,
to it. Slow
I
roasted.
like to take the husk off sometimes. You know, chickpeas have the husk.
Oh, I know, man.
I
That's
take it
gotta
out.
come
You.
off.
A lot of people don't. A
don't
lot
like
of
the
people
skin.
don't. I do. I take the
That's
skin
why
off.
your hummus is extra sweet.
Yes. It adds something to
I
it. Take
do
the
that.
skin off the chickpeas.
I've spent hours.
Yes.
I do rehydrate the dried
Okay,
chickpeas.
okay. I'll
but
try
you
that.
Boil it for a while.
Yes.
It's tumbling boil.
Yeah.
That kind of gets the husks off, but
Yes.
you got to skim them off the top.
Yes.
If you can get as many as possible,
It
you're
adds
talking-
something.
Then you have next level hummus.
Right.
It doesn't matter what country, what source it came from. I know it all matters,
Yeah.
but if you do
The
that,
husk. That's
your
that's the
hummus
key. I agree.
will be next level.
I agree.
You heard
People
it here,
will lose
folks.
their mind.
I agree.
You heard it here.
Next level.
Yes.
Well, I think unfortunately we're gonna have to thank you.
But thank you for coming
very much,
in.
Dante.
Dante.
Dante, our producer.
You're going to be on tour with
Train.
Train all over the States, over,
One Canadian show.
and that's going to be
August 4th at the RBC, I
That's
guess it is.
awesome.
That's the current bank that owns the
Oh,
keep
the
changing
amphitheater.
down
The
there.
amphitheater.
Not most of it
not
anymore.
the beer.
Yes.
Not the beer anymore.
They're changing it.
Anyways,
Is there
Ontario
anything
Place.
else you want to promote?
check out Brothers Creeggan, man.
Check out Bird's Creek.
I just released it on digital. 4 records.
There you go. I'll link it all
with
below.
your brother
Yeah,
Andy,
cool.
right?
With Andy, yeah.
Nice.
It's on
but
everything?
also,
Yes.
yeah, just check out the last Barenaked record. But actually, here's an interesting thing.
Nice.
For this, we got 2 new EP coming out. We got a 7-inch of 2 new tunes we did.
Nice.
One's called Almost Ready. Great tune.
Nice.
And we did it at my studio, actually.
Okay. Amazing.
And those are coming out this summer to kind of accompany us on tour. So I love them. We recorded them at our studio, homegrown, just 4 guys in a room. Love the process.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you
check
for
them out.
coming.
Yeah, man.
And thank you all for checking out Wheel Stutter Blindly. And yeah, thank you.
Done.
Later.
Later, guys. Thanks, Dante.